How are you, Fat?
You?
I'm okay.
Mark, you through to the League Cup final. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How does that feel, and what were your thoughts in the game?
Right, well, feeling of obviously delighted to win, feeling of relief from that viewpoint as well. But I thought that we played really well. We got the goal, had a goal disallowed, but really, really well. Then Rangers had the man sent off, and just after half time, I thought they took control of the game. You know, it's had a really good spell, 10 or 15 minutes. We lost our way a little bit. Then they get the penalty, and to get into extra time. And obviously, Callum comes up with a great goal. So delighted to have won, and certainly things we could have improved in. I don't know what, I'm not sure what it was, but 11v10, we should have taken more control, I felt, but delighted to have won. And we played in that spell when we got first half particularly. I thought we were excellent.
On a personal note, it's been quite a week for you. What was it like being back out there in this fixture as well?
Extraordinary. I know I have a bit of a joke, but I think it's really, I'm never sure that I've ever enjoyed management, you know, so, and that would be the same today. Your heart's pumping away, trying to get a result, and, but honestly, privileged to come back, even if it's for a couple of games, and yeah, it was a really, really strange feeling to be back at Hampden, having maybe had semi-finals or finals before in this. Really strange, I must admit.
You've witnessed some inspirational captains in your time. Can you sum up the contribution of Callum McGregor today?
He's just a great player. I've been saying this here for a couple of days, and obviously his performance when I had the team on Wednesday evening. I've watched Celtic intermittently over the day, and you think, yeah, he's a really good player. It's only when you get down and you're actually in the job itself, you realise how really good he is. Really good player. Good captain as well too, you know. Vociferous in the dressing room, which is great. But can play, can really play. I thought he was brilliant, but then and my expectation of him is so high.
You mentioned in the last half hour that you want to kind of enjoy today, but if you look at Dick Advocat, Carlo Ancelotti, even the great Sir Bobby Robson, all managed late into their 70s. Would you at least be open to the conversation if it was made to you about the manager's job?
Well, I don't think there'll be that conversation, Peter. I genuinely don't think that would be the case. I've come in. Deep down, I probably have enjoyed it a bit better than I'm saying to you, but not a lot. And so it was really strange there. I've had an enormous help from backroom staff, young Sean and Mark Fotheringham and Big Stephen, all three that I managed at one stage or another. Gosh almighty, now they're standing beside me in the coaching ranks. So yeah, it was lovely. It was great feeling in the dressing room, you know, when you've won a game like that.
Mark, in the finals on the 14th of December, is there any chance you could still be the manager at that point? Given any indication?
I have had no indication, genuinely no indication whatsoever at this minute, none at all. And I would have thought that with Michelin now Thursday night and then Kilmarnock on the Sunday, I would think there's probably time for them with an international break for the board to think about something, you know.
Would you like to lead them out?
Pardon?
Would you like to lead them out again at Hampden?
Well, secretly you would love to, you know, but if it had been, it's December time. Look, we're in the results business, and all of these things can change. I was actually at the game, Michelin's game against Nottingham Forest, where they were just too strong for them, really, and that was at the City Ground. And then we've got the Kilmarnock game on the Sunday. So honestly, take a break, but these games, it's all about results. It is, honestly, and that will determine whether they think that, or the board might think about taking their time. If we'd got beaten today, I might not even have seen Thursday.
What about your strikers today, Martin? Johnny Kenny.
Johnny scored the goal. Yeah, he's a young kid coming into the game. other lad's an interesting character. He's got plenty of confidence. When he learns to play centre forward properly, it will be great. He does a bit of flicking here and there, but he's sharp and he wants to go. And he got the goal, and he certainly celebrated. And if the game had gone to penalties and Rangers had won, that's I would have. He missed a great chance before that, didn't he? Yeah. So he might not have seen tomorrow himself. You know?
Often just like Callum too.
What?
Callum Osman coming on from the first ever senior goal.
Yeah. Oh, delighted. Didn't he milk it as well?
Martin, just getting back to Rob's question, if the next couple of games were to go as you hope, and Mr. Desmond was open to a conversation about the until next month, would you be happy to sit down with him?
The answer, the very obvious answer would be yes. I would do, but I genuinely don't know what to expect. You know, coming up, when I saw the games that they had, and then the international break coming up, I thought, well, you know, they'll have a couple of weeks to think about it. I haven't even spoken to him since that, you know, so I don't know. But listen, in a perverse sort of way, I kind of enjoyed the two games, but not a lot.
Martin, in terms of that conversation, if it were to happen, given that you experienced what you did there, being back in the dugout, has that made you more hungry to come back in, if that is a conversation?
Right. Could I defer that answer until Tuesday, and we'll come back on Tuesday or Wednesday? All right, okay. I don't get me wrong, I'm delighted to have won the game. Absolutely delighted to have won it. And it's a really strange feeling to be in the dressing room there at Hampden Park. Really, really strange, I must admit. But honestly, but just nice to win. If it had been the other way around, it would have been a real sickener for it. No, so you know, that's it.
Austin Trusty's been a player who hasn't played a lot of football this season. He's played obviously the two games since you've come in. How pleased have you been with his contribution so far?
I thought that he and Scales in the two games have been fantastic. I thought Scales was incredible. Trusty has done brilliantly for us, brilliantly, you know, in the two games. So I don't know what's happened in the past. It was just something that I thought would put him in. The young kid who had difficult time at Hearts, they tell me he's going to be a player. So that's nice to hear, you know. So but we'll see. But the two lads together have been terrific, really, in the two games.
Martin, it would be unusual for a club, if they get to a final, to have a different manager for the quarter-final, the semi-final, and the final. I don't think they've ever come across that before.
That is true, and it can happen.
Yeah,
it can happen, I must admit. So, I hadn't thought about that. So that would be definitely a first. I bet you, historically speaking, never happened before.
yeah. But you've played your part no matter what.
A very small part. I think backroom staff were great for me, really, really great, and so I'm kind of taking the credit for their efforts. You know. Thanks very much.
There's a perception that the two Glasgow clubs are vulnerable this season in a way that they haven't been before.
Yeah.
Did today show signs of life?
It's signs of life, absolute signs of life. You know. How are you? All right?
Fine, yeah. What did you make of the stand?
You might have more signs of life than me, but just signs of life. That's it. You know, Hearts are doing brilliantly this season. I thought myself, and please, I don't want to be. It sounds easy to be patronising when you've won the game, but Rangers, I'd been watching from a distance, and I thought, well, you know, they're not that fantastic at the end of the day, and I thought they showed. I thought they showed a lot of resilience. And they're bringing on players who are wanting to take people on, and I wonder where they came from, because, you know, seriously, I didn't know. So I thought they did really, really well. Particularly, obviously, having spent a lot of the game down to 10 men.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.